Look at this here. Three stories in 20 minutes. Let's talk Beyonce, Frankie Beverly, and Lil Wayne. Let's go, y'all. What's good? Welcome and welcome back to the channel, y'all. I'm Tammy. This is Tammy Talks. We are here to look at this here. My take into some pop culture and some current events that are in the media cycle right now. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, thumbs up the video and leave your comments down below. Okay, so Beyonce. Sir Davis came out. Y'all are giving it rave reviews. I got to go get some. I actually am a whiskey bourbon drinker. I That's my alcohol of choice. So I'll give it a whirl. I'll go try it. The $96 price point is not a big deal to me. So I'll give it a try. Y'all are giving it rave reviews. So there's that. But I do want to talk about you guys feeling as if Beyonce was shut out of the Country Music Awards. Has anybody checked to see if Beyonce submitted her music to the Country Music Awards? I'll say this. Cowboy Carter, I think, is a good album. It's decent. I listened to a couple songs from there, like Levi Jeans. I keep in rotation. The song with Miley Cyrus, I think, is good. And I think there's maybe one or two other songs, and I'm like, okay, I might play this. But I think we all know at the root of this, at the core, this is not a country album. It's a Beyonce album. It's not a country album though. We all shouldn't be shocked either because we know that the Country Music Awards do not want Beyonce's black ass there. The same way that when she performed with the Dixie Chicks years ago, they had an issue with. The same way that when she labeled this album as country in Apple Music, they had a problem with. The same way when she labeled this album as a country album so that it could be on the country Billboard charts, they had a problem with. Why are we shocked? Why are we shocked? We knew this was going to happen. She wasn't going to be invited. She wasn't going to be asked to come perform or to present. I don't know why y'all, because I have, you know, I don't know why y'all set yourselves up to be let down in such a harsh, crazy way. But that's me. That's just me. Beyonce will go on to thrive and do other things. I'm sure she'll be nominated if she submits this stuff for Grammy consideration. But nobody should be shocked about this. We really shouldn't be. Frankie Beverly, rest in peace to Frankie Beverly. Mama named him Howard. We found out, but he passed away at the age of 77 earlier this week. It was kind of shocking because Frankie Beverly and Maze have been on a farewell tour. Now, I have seen Frankie Beverly a couple of times before. I am here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, which has and is the home of the largest music festival in the world. So, Frankie Beverly is always here performing at Summerfest. So, I've seen him a couple of times. Amazing performer, phenomenal. I also have parents that are from the 70s. So I know all about Mr. Frankie Beverly and Maze. He made a bunch of timeless classic music that will transcend on. Before I Let Go, even though we play it at weddings, not really. It's kind of like how people play Pretty Wings by Maxwell at a wedding, and then when you really listen to the words, it's like, oh, not really a wedding song. But Before I Let Go, Back in Stride Again, Happy Feelings, like an amazing, amazing singer. If you don't know his music, okay, go check it out. But rest in peace. I'm glad that he was able to go out and do his farewell tour and see his flowers while he is alive and feel that love from his fans. And I'm sure he knows how much we appreciated him and everything he's done for not only black music, but just for the music culture in general. Now we have to look forward to these tributes. Okay, I think it's a no-brainer that Beyonce should be there to perform Before I Let Go. Hell, she sampled the song, right? She redid the song. Usher, I think, should be in the conversation. Usher just did a tribute. I think he did, was it Happy Feelings? I think it was Happy Feelings. But Usher should be in consideration. Avery Wilson. Call Avery. See what he's doing. He should be available. When it comes to doing this particular tribute, we have to think. We have to be smart about it. Lucky Day. Lucky Day should be in consideration. I'll give him Miguel. We have to think about this. Do not mess this up. Grammys, do not mess this up. BET Awards, do not mess this up. Soul Train Awards. The Soul Train Awards are always in November. Do not mess this up. Let's get it together. Let's start our planning now, okay? Speaking of music, Lil Wayne. Look, y'all, let's talk about the Super Bowl. Okay, let's get into the Super Bowl. Okay. The Super Bowl is happening in New Orleans 2025. A number of people, a number of y'all felt as if it should have been Lil Wayne as the halftime performer, okay? People were hoping that we would get a Hot Boys reunion out of it. We thought that we were going to get Baby on stage and Manny Fresh out there DJing, and then Juvie and BG and Turk, and we're going to hear Go DJ, and then maybe, it'll merge into like a Millie, and then it's going to turn into Hot Boys, and then we're going to get back that ass up, and then y'all. Y'all couldn't have. Here's the thing. I love Lil Wayne. I have always been a Lil Wayne fan. We have the same birthday. We are birthday buddies, locked and loaded over here. However, at 39 years old, I have the wherewithal to know that Lil Wayne was not going to be performing at the Super Bowl. He wasn't. I am not of the belief that because the Super Bowl is in your city, you have to be the headliner. We have to think about their past performances, right? I've seen Lil Wayne twice, right? And each time I've seen him, the first time was great. The last time I saw Lil Wayne, he was on tour with Snoop and Schoolboy Q, and it was very much giving rock. And while I appreciate that Lil Wayne has turned into a rock star, that's not what I want to hear from him. That's not what I want to hear from him. Lil Wayne was not going to be on the Super Bowl. He wasn't. So then we have Nicki Minaj crashing out, as only Nicki can do, feeling as if he was slighted in some way, when they just have a different black rapper do it. Kendrick is going to be phenomenal. You know why? Kendrick is having a huge year. Kendrick has a Pulitzer Prize for the album Damn. I have the vinyl sitting over there. It's going to sound phenomenal with a live band at the Super Bowl. So then everybody's throwing all this mass hysteria about Lil Wayne not being able to perform, right? And I get it. Y'all want him to perform. But the way that people are overreacting and throwing these huge tantrums, and then Lil Wayne hadn't even said a word. We hadn't heard from him. People are saying F Jay-Z. Jay-Z is the problem. I don't know if y'all just don't know how the Super Bowl halftime performances work, but Jay-Z is not saying, hey, I want Kendrick. NFL, we're going to have Kendrick do it. That's not how it goes. What Rock Nation does is Rock Nation takes a handful of people, they submit that to the city that is hosting the Super Bowl. The city then decides which of these people they would like. They send out offerings to a couple different artists, and we have heard this before. At least 3 or 4 different artists were asked to do the Super Bowl. Kendrick replied yes first. I forgot who told that. It was a celebrity that came out and said that. A couple different people are asked to do the Super Bowl every year. Whoever responds yes first is who does it. Which is why some artists turn it down, because they have heard that they're not the first person or the only option being picked. So when it came out that the city of New Orleans said, well, we're going to go with Kendrick, what is y'all excuse now? I don't understand the uproar. So then Lil Wayne puts out this video where he looks very unwashed that day. Puts out a video saying that he had to wait to get himself together and pick himself back up because he doesn't want to fall apart while doing this video. But then he acknowledges that he was never asked to do it. He just assumed that he would get asked to do it. I mean, I don't know, y'all. I don't understand why it turned into all of this. I don't. Kendrick had a huge year. I feel like whenever somebody performs at the Super Bowl, it's off the heels of them having a crazy year. Kendrick is gonna perform Not Like Us at the Super Bowl, and it's gonna go crazy. Crazy. I think we have to get past feeling as if because the Super Bowl is in your city, you have to do it. You know what I mean? Like, it was in Houston. Beyonce didn't do it. It's been in New Orleans for a couple of years. It was in Minnesota. They didn't have Lizzo do it. And Lizzo could do a halftime show. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I think Kendrick's going to do a phenomenal job. I think it's going to be great. I feel like, I guess I just don't understand the hoopla. I don't understand the hoopla. I don't. I'm just happy that we're not getting like those old rock bands like we were for a time. We're not getting the Red Hot Chili Peppers. We're not getting Aerosmith. We're getting current, timely music. Lil Wayne's past performances of this year should have been very indicative of the type of performance that we would get at the Super Bowl. Do I think that he wouldn't have got himself together and been in the best shape and mindset of his career to do it? I do. I believe he would. But at the root of it, at the center of it, at the end of the day, Kendrick is a phenomenal choice. He is. Kendrick might be going on tour next year. We always get some type of announcement. So if it's in Detroit, should it be Eminem? Should it be Big Sean? If this ain't the Super Bowl, we're ever here in Wisconsin, up in Green Bay, should we have Eric Benet? You know what I mean? Should it be Al Jarreau? You know, these are people that I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about this. Do you guys think that it should have been Lil Wayne? Hell, do y'all think it should have been Master P? He's from down there too, right? Let's talk about it down below. Subscribe to the channel. Thumbs up the video. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.